Hi everyone, welcome to our group presentation of global business and sustainability. So, next slide please. iPear is our group name, and we came up with this name by our group research, and we were inspired by some of the leading mobile phone companies in the market, and that's why we came up with this name and this logo. It was based on totally our friends, our teammates. Next. So, I am Zalan Khan. I'm the Chief Executive Officer, and my brand executive is Toby, and my marketing director is Masood, and operation director is Saifur Rahman, and Chief Financial Officer is Shivani. Next. So the vision. Our vision. Sorry, plan. IPR's main focus is on the growth and growth strategies, market penetration, market development, and product development and innovation. So this was the main thing that we decided before uh, starting in the game, so that our main focus will be on these things, and it was connecting the digital world with the people and expanding the production rate and having a high demand. And this was the main plan, and this was the based on for the next 8 weeks. Next. Vision. So we were the leading design. Our vision was to be the leading designer and shaping the future of technology and a sustainable future. So we focused on sustainable future a bit more, so that because we wanted to have zero impact on environment and leave zero carbon footprints, and shaping the future of technology was also one of our main concerns, because that was the thing that we would have more marketing that would has help us in more marketing. Next. For the first 2 year, our target was the education level of for the first 2 years was KPI was the global market, and for the rest it was the education level of staff, and which we achieved throughout the 8 weeks, and we consecutively achieved this KPI every year. Next. For the SWOT analysis. Strengths. We had the best quality and user-friendly mobile phones. We had high resale values. We had highly educated staff, and the latest technology achieved through R&D. And weaknesses. Some of our products are not affordable for middle and lower class consumers facing financial instability. Opportunities where mobile markets are expected to grow, but markets were expected to grow, and consumer trends are increasing for mobile phones entry. The threats that we faced were strong competitions from other mobile phone companies, and the low cost mobile phones markets, which were in the markets, and the unpredictable market demand. There was really something that which was a threat to us, and which affected our financials, and we were in financial instability for 2 to 3 years because of this unpredictable market demand. Next. So for the management, yeah, we choose the organizational structure, and we went with the rules, roles, and responsibilities in our group and company, and it and for the headquarters, we were a UK based company, and then we changed our headquarters to United States of America, because there we had 15% advantage in the local market, and the cost decreased by 10% over there. And for the management team, we hired the best managers that we could, and uh, best good managers. Thank you. Next.
Thank you. I'm going to start my human resource. Sorry. Thank you. I'm going to start my human resource management part with an short intro that I have followed in my whole session. I have followed the Michigan School model, which stated that uh, human resource cycle is consist of four generic processes. These are selection, appraisal, rewards, and development. So in our work, we tried uh, our best to follow this model to have our best output. In our whole work, we have implemented some important steps, like we implemented human capital management system. We had our proper budget in education and training, and we also have taken all other necessary steps. Um, then I am going to talk about the maximum load of work. Our maximum load of work rose to 100 of 104% in 2021. In 2022, it was 103%. In 2023, it was 100%, and rest of the years it was 100%. And we try to give less stress to our workers to have the best output. We try to give them bonuses, the remuneration at our best. We have um, focused on increasing this sector. Like in 2021, the remuneration was around 10 million. Then in 2022, it was 15 million. In 2023, it was 27 million. In 2024, it was around 39 million. 2025, it was 45 million plus. And in 2026, it was 70 million. Next slide, please. Uh, we have implemented all our necessary steps to have the best output. As I said earlier, that we have a we have our human capital management system and training, proper training. We have our budget in education and training. We have our budget on privacy data leaks for everyone. We had our expenditure increased day by day in training and education, and to have the best output from the workers. Next slide, please. In our whole team, the workload for employees was on an average. HR sector always try to give less workload for the employees. This strategy boosts the performance. Then I'm going to touch on the reward section. Remuneration on work performance was higher, as I said. It keep our workers to stay with us, and the percentage of leaving our company was less. Uh, in it's in our It was like 2022 it was 0. 2021 staff left only 1. 2022 staff left 3. 2023 left 5. 2024 8. 2025 9. 2026 6. It's like we have our best to keep our workers to stay with us and work at their best. And next slide, please. Uh, in 2024, we meet our target on market leader and solvency. In 2023, we meet our target on market share and solvency as well. In 2022 and 2021, we also meet our achievable target. In 2025, we gained education level and the staff solvency as well. In 2026, we get the same education level of staff and the solvency. And overall, it is if that there are in our game staff motivation gained sharply, but during 2021 and 2022 year, the workload was higher comparatively other business years. For this reason, the staff motivation get downwards. But in 2023, the staff motivation rose to 66%. Then 2024 staff motivation rose to 67%. In 2025, staff motivation rose to 68%, and lastly, in 2026, it rose to higher position 71%. This is for our best contribution on taking proper steps by maintaining all necessary things to have the best output from the workers and employees. Uh, the education level also was higher. As a result, we get the best output. Lastly, in my part, I need to say the correlation between these segments has long-lasting consequences on standing on our current position. Thank you. Next, please.
Yeah, for our product, this is one of the main objectives of creating the company at the first place. So, therefore, Department of Production made sure they give us a top-notch product every year that meet demand in the market and meet everything the customers are wanting in a new device, in a new mobile phone, in a new smartphone. So our products are known for its high quality functionality and high tech features such as the camera features, the durability and accessibility of the product, and everything that a mobile phone is meant to have and advanced. So the cost of the cost of producing a single mobile smartphone for our, for our last year was about 300 and 320 euro. That's the cost of producing one unit of our phone. So our smartphone is a six-rated phone, though the production of such high quality phone depends on our agreement with our manufacturers and obviously the response of our research and development team. So without the research and development team, we have no innovative idea or new thing to bring to the market or anything. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. Um, our research and development team is basically concerned about giving us high quality products with new innovative features, like I've mentioned earlier, because they are more like the heart of the organization. Without them in the organization, we're basically doing nothing because we have nothing to look up to or go and look back at, and so therefore this made us invest more in research and development. We actually allocated about 105 percent to our research, which cost us about 47 million 250,000 euros yearly. We have about 60 members 60 members of our in our research team. This simply means like this simply means we have high regard for our research and development department because, like I said, they are the heart of the organization. Without them, we are nothing actually, basically. So in 2022, we purchased a machine that can simulate different scenarios, which enables our research and development department to increase their efficiency by 50% and achieve our set goals annually. In order to achieve our set goals annually, and the machine cost about 12.5 million naira, which was installed immediately back in 2022 for its immediate use and still currently in use. So therefore, it's a useful machine to our organization that has a huge impact in our organization and the research and development team. Um, the impacts like in ways of in terms of cost of product yearly, the efficiency of the department, and many more in order to develop new technology and to identify new things and new ideas quickly to just to beat competitors. Next slide, please. Which is the research project. This is basically say this the research project gradually decrease the cost of product, also help production and reliability improvement, and helps with research or to further improve quality and innovation research. It's a significant because this is saying this the research project does basically saying we they are there. It is there for the betterment of the product yearly in order to achieve our set goals and set goals and objective of the company yearly, just to meet our target and to meet the demands of our customers yearly, and to obviously to make profit for our company. Yeah, I'll leave the next slide to my colleague Masu to continue. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Masud Asmir, and there is a. I'm talking about the distribution. There is a six the logistic company are there, and we IDC has chosen international delivery company as the ideal LSP. It's because of a highly adaptable and effective while having comparatively faster delivery speed, and then transported it immediately to other countries through by air. Let me tell you something about the IDC. IDC is operating from Netherlands. It's a known Dutch company. It's a high efficiency and flexibility and above all delivery speeds. That's why we choose IDC. It's a cost per distribution, 32.50 euro price per unit. Its delivery time is direct. A turnover bonus 10% and bonus rewarded once the turnover of the manufacturer has reached is 10 billion euros. Oh, relatability is 4 out of 5 star. My next slide is countries. I'm going to explain about the countries in which we entered into the market. So there are 11 countries in which we entered into the market. There are Australia, Belgium, France, India, Monaco, Japan, Nigeria, Singapore, South Africa, UK, and also USA. And so there are reason we entered these countries because the company entered a few markets where the total segment demand is very high with zero competition. And the market with a lot of competitors which had a similar strategy. We are not entered because the market demand was very low, and finally the factors are analyzed with the number of the competitor in the market, and also the total demand of the product in the particular market. So out of these 11 countries, Australia, Monaco, and South Africa are list of demand, and the medium of demand is country was the France, India, Japan, and Singapore, and highest demand was in the USA and UK. My next slide is inventory management. Every firm requires inventory management. Inventory management mainly focus on three things. So number one, buying inventory, purchase and deliver to the warehouse or to the point of sale or ready to sell product. Number two is inventory profit. The number of merchandising available for sale is limited. Orders are fulfilled by pulling finished item and customer get their products. Number three is inventory storage. Merchandise or the materials are moved across your fulfillment network until they are ready to ship. My next slide is inventory management impact on. But inventory management impact on three things. First of all is cost, When market price fall, higher stock can lead to more profits. But if market prices rise, it can also lead to increased earnings. And customer service increase the client satisfaction and loyalty, logistics service commitment and consistency. I would like to call my colleague Shivani. She will continue with the presentation.
So guys, I'm the financial head of the company. Today I'm going to tell you the financial position of our company. First, we start with the statement. That the statement is from starting from the 2020, which in that just started the company. That's why we are not making any profit or any loss. But from the next three consecutive years, that is 21, 22, and 23, we are making profit in these 3 years. In that case, the company is going with a higher profit ratio, and the cash state has highest profit ratio. Uh, we decrease the amount of the profit and the amount of the cash flow is been decreased by next 3 years. That is from 2023, 24, 25, and 26, which means that the solvency of the company is getting down, which leads to the resulting into that we just decrease our inventories, and we decreasing our inventories, which leads to that the demand is higher in the some of the countries, and we are not providing them the proper supply. That's why the we are making a loss in next three consecutive years. Also, we have entered the countries like in the seven countries, that which means that our production level is been meant to be increasing, but we are not able to supply the products. Next slide, please. This is the profit and loss ratio that it's been said that in the year 2022 and 2023, our company has made the highest profit ratio in that, which is the which is 58 billion, and in the next year is 7,375 million, which is a good ratio as compared to the next 3 years, which the position of the company is on the higher the share and the share level and the remuneration level. Staff motivation is higher. That's why the profit has been higher. But from the next 3 years, there are the consecutive loss because of the inventories, as I mentioned. Next slide. This is the cash position. The cash position is meant that that how the company is going to uh, judge the cash flow in the market as well as in the company, which includes the total income and the total expenditure of the company. As we can see that in the first 3 years, which we made the profit in 2021, the income is higher and the expenditure is lower. As we can say that we have not entered so many countries, that's why this thing the income was higher. In 2022, the income is bit higher compared to the expenditure, that we have entered the two to three countries in this year. That's why the expenditure is bit higher, just because of the inventories and the things that we produce for that. In 2023, the expenditure level is higher compared to the income. From this year, we are making start making losses from till 2026, which is result into that we have to take the loan in 2025 from the traditional bank at 5% of the interest, that increase our assets, and that it decrease our asset, but the liabilities of our company is increasing. So all over, we can say that the financial position of our company is really good in the first four consecutive years. But after that, when the problem came with the inventories and the supply, our profit ratio just break down by 2 to 3%. Next slide, please. So I get to the conclusion that iPear is the newly newly invented company in the market, which has most innovated phone in technology in as well as in the financial position. But the thing is that it connects the people from all over the world. Next slide. So, guys, if you have any questions regarding anything else, you are free to ask. Thank you for this presentation.